Our world's biodiversity is currently involved in a fateful game of ecological Jenga. And just as in the game, as you take blocks of wood from the tower, never knowing when it's going to come crashing down, at this stage we have no idea how our world's biodiversity will react to the continued extinction of species which is taking place on a daily basis. We do know that our climate is changing, and we do know that habitat destruction is changing the face of nature on our planet. Our research will show how the nature of rainforests will change in the future under climate change and environmental disturbance. We're in the Eden Project in Cornwall, the world's largest indoor tropical rainforest, a place created to celebrate the relationships between people and plants. But it's not just the relationships between people and plants that matter, it's the relationships between plants and other plants. The Eden Project is an enormous garden. Like any garden, it needs a constant supply of nutrition. That nutrition, in part, comes from the leaves that fall from trees, which then gets recycled into the soil. But this is far from a straightforward process, involving a complex web of species such as microbes and earthworms and cockroaches. The real question then is, which species play the most important role? And what would happen if those species were to go extinct? We answer the complex question in rather a surprising way. We use a common house plant known as the bird's nest fern. This is a very popular plant in the UK. You may in fact have one in your home. In its natural habitat in the rainforest, these plants grow to enormous sizes and they contain a very wide range of animals. And for this reason, it's a very important ecosystem in its own right. And it is also the perfect model system to do experiments both in Borneo and in the Eden Project. The bird's nest fern grows epiphytically. What that means is that it grows on another plant. Epi meaning on and phyte meaning plant. The Eden Project is our indoor laboratory. We know the precise constituents of the soil. If we want it to start raining, we switch on the irrigation. If we want it to stop raining, we switch off the irrigation. By working on a model system in a model rainforest on our way to Borneo allows us to develop our ideas and our techniques and our methodology in a very smooth way. We know that epiphytes play a major role in rainforest canopies. We know our climate is changing, and we can change the climate within the epiphyte. We know that species are going extinct. We can cause species extinctions in the epiphytes. By actually creating experiments to do on the ferns, on the epiphytes themselves, will allow us to extrapolate up the results from the small world to the large world.